And once again, I apologize to Abba and Preach. I was going off on them for a little bit, but I apologize. I am not above looking back and saying you were right and I was wrong. I think this guy, if you see this video, a different perspective, this dude is admitting what his girlfriend said. Miss Elite, you were right as well too. What his girlfriend said about him stalking her is correct because he admitted it on camera in front on the live stream with mediocre tutorial and views. So this guy has a lengthy history. And you know what else? Those of you who've been around my channel, you know that I had a lengthy, well, I won't say lengthy, but I had a history with a YouTuber who's still on YouTube, by the way. And I called him out for the very same thing. He is one of the revered members of the Black Manosphere. I bring this up because when I called him out for doing similar stuff like this, you know, eating grapes in front of women and also pistol whipping women, you know who I got the biggest pushback from? I got the biggest pushback from black men. Black men were mad at me on YouTube. Those of you who don't know my YouTube history and the number of channels that I've had, because they keep deleting channels because they don't like you to they don't like you to speak the truth. You see, I spoke out against him. He is still on YouTube. He's a damn S offender. He lives with his mother, but he can philosophize and generalize and talk about a whole bunch of amazing shit. But he's a criminal, he's a pookie, and he's a coward because he targets women. He targets women, and yes, he also dealt with a child. This is who this guy is. But see, a lot of these black men in the manosphere, they still think this guy is a great fucking guy. And I lost a lot of people in my old channel. People were calling me all kind of names because I correctly pointed out that the dude was garbage. And you know what the dude did? The dude, right, Rex 7 was there. The dude used to make other channel names. He used to talk shit to me. He used to threaten me. And I used to say, hey, Felon Pookie, I know where you live, Felon Pookie. I mean, and I'm talking about stuff that was done offline because we got a history. We got a history. I know where he lives. He may know where I live. We got a history. He don't like me. I don't like him because he's another Pookie. And the saddest thing is, you will have non-Pookies that will support Pookies. I've always wondered about that. Or since I haven't talked to many of you on the phone, I can't tell whether you are a Pookie or not. I can't tell whether you are a criminal or not, right? These people to this day still support this guy. He's a whole damn dirtbag, and he lies extensively on his channel. Lies, right? So I apologize to Abba and Preach because they were right. I was wrong. Now he wants to start suing people when he admitted on camera that him doing whatever he was doing in the streets was not a one-time thing. He has a lengthy history. He has a lengthy history. It has been brought to light. And so now he wants to go around suing people. This is what these pookies do. And Dennis Sperling, ah, Dennis Sperling is putting his neck out on the line for somebody like this. This is getting weird. This a lawyer is putting his neck out on somebody for somebody who watch this video. This dude is now continuing, allegedly, he appears to be appearing, continuing this pattern of stalking. Now it's the Queen of Accountability. I was looking for her channel. I can't find it because she exposes these liars and these weirdos and these manipulators. She I have to type it in like that. Probably it'll come up. She exposed Rhoda Osman, the brick lady. You know what I'm saying? She that's what she did. You know what I'm saying? Everybody saw that was a scam. So all I have to say is, like I said, it is what it is, man. And the reason why a lot of us may have fell for this is because we have gone through similar shit like this ourselves. I'm not saying that I went through it, but I've seen black men get fired off their job for similar stuff like this by black women. You know, constantly getting a man arrested for stupid stuff, and the whole thing was a lie. I remember this brother. He was so excited. This was his first day at work at Geico. I remember this. And his black girlfriend called the cops because she was mad at him and she claimed that he hit her. And I remember him calling me because, ironically, he lost his apartment after that. Because they arrested him. He was in jail for a minute. I forget how long it was. And when he got out, he got fired. That was it. And guess what? He chose to stay with me. Well, he asked me, could he stay with me? And I said yes. And you know what's interesting? He stayed with me rent free for 2 months. He got his own place. And then he proceeded to not talk to me for a year because he wanted me to get into a business with him. And I didn't want to get into the business because I didn't think that was something that I would be interested in. And you know what he did to me? He didn't talk to me for 6 months. You know what's amazing about my life? I have helped a lot of people in my life only for them to turn around and to stab me in the back. This has happened to me so many times. This is why I'm like this. The biggest predictor of who's going to be either my future enemy or somebody who stops talking to me because they're mad at me is somebody that I help. I wonder, have any of you had this situation before? I wonder. The biggest people that you help will turn around and stab you in the back. It's amazing. It really is. I apologize, Abba and Preach. I really think that they are on the money with this guy. I really am on their side now. I'm on the side of Miss Elite. It is what it is. I am. I. It is easy to say that I was wrong.